The new gum and mint tray will be mounted to the bottom of the F tray. It should only be mounted to a 5-select F tray. If the F tray is a 10-select, you will need to rearrange the trays to obtain a 5-select F tray. Otherwise, we do not recommend installing this tray. If working with a National 147, pull the F tray completely out of the machine. If working with a National 157 or 167, using the release levers, remove the F tray completely from the machine and set it on the bottom of the machine while you do the next step. Reach up underneath the machine where the F tray was located and disconnect the tray from the machine. Set the F tray on a flat surface. Inspect the back corners of the F tray for cracking or damage. If any damage is found, then the shelf must be replaced before installing the new gum and mint tray. Tape a layer of masking tape over the front end of the tray to keep the coils together. Turn the tray upside down. Displayed in the video are holes that will be used to install the hanging rails. If the holes are closed, then use a 5/32 inch drill bit and drill through the center of each of the displayed circles and push all the way through the tray. Drilling through the tray will not affect the performance of the F tray. Look at the 2 hanging rails provided in your kit. First, insert the external lock washer onto the self-tapping screw. Then position the rail as shown, making sure that the holes on the hanging rail match up with the holes on the back of the tray. Hand screw the 2 screws into the holes. Starting with the back hole, use an electric screwdriver to screw the back screw 2/3 of the way into place. Screw the front screw completely into place. Move back to the back screw and finish securing it firmly to the F tray. Repeat the previous steps for the right hanging rail. Screw the screw with the lock washer into the 2 available holes. Proceed to screw each screw into place, firmly securing the back screw only after the front screw is tightly in place. To install the anti-tilt device, there is a left and right piece to the anti-tilt device. This device will allow the F tray to slide in and out easily and be removed, but it will no longer be able to tilt down. Since the position of the brackets is crucial, attached to the back of the instructions is a template to install the device. 2 sets are included in case of mistake when cutting one out. Remove the F tray and gum tray from the machine. Cut out each drill template piece along the dotted line. Line the paper template up with the metal bracket. Tape the template in place. Use a 9/64 inch drill bit to drill through each drill hole. Remove the template and drill until you have drilled completely through the rail. Screw the left anti-tilt piece into place. If the bracket is not straight, then you will need to swap rails with another row and re-drill your holes. Repeat the previous steps for the left rail anti-tilt device. On a 147, simply reinstall the F tray. For the 157 and 167 models. Next, set the F tray back into the bottom of the machine. Reconnect the tray harness to the machine. Slide the tray back into the machine. Remove the masking tape and fix the positioning of the coils if need be. Pull the new gum and mint tray slide out, making sure the gray slider is pushed completely forward so the new tray will fit properly into place. Proceed to slide the new gum tray into the hanging rails. Properly align the slides so the gum and mint tray fits onto the rails. Carefully push back on the tray until you hear 2 clicks, meaning the tray is locked, and then push the tray completely in. Once the tray is completely pushed in, pull it out and push it back several times to ensure it is fully engaged in the slides. Pull the F tray out part way and remove the packing tape from the right-hand slide, covering the locking mechanism, allowing it to lock into place. To pull the tray out, the locking mechanism will need to be pushed up while pulling it out. At about halfway point of sliding the tray out, the tray will stop unless the mechanism is held up. To run the cable harness through the cable clamp, you will first insert a wire tie through the slots of the metal bracket. Run the cabinet harness through the cable clamp. Make sure the thickest part of the harness is through the clamp. Zip tie the cabinet harness to the bracket on the bottom of the tray. Use the provided alcohol pad to clean the area underneath the tray on the vending machine wall. Make sure the spot is about even with the bottom of the F tray. Attach a tie mount to the wall under the tray as shown. Loosely secure the cabinet harness to the cabinet wall. Extend the gum and mint tray all the way out. Take the cable harness and put it in the first cable clamp on the left gum and mint tray hanging bracket. Leave a little slack in the cable as shown. Attach the cable harness to the back clamp. This is how the cabling should appear when properly attached. If necessary, bend the plastic on the wiring harness so that the wire folds correctly when the tray is fully in place. Working around the SureVend system. If your machine has the SureVend system, you must place a piece of black electrical tape over the SureVend gum and mint sensor. By doing this, the error SV.TST-H will appear on the display each time the door is open. To clear the error, hit Exit on the service panel keypad. This error does not cause any other issues with your SureVend system. Applying the gum and mint tray labels. First, remove all of the old labels from the front of the vend bucket. Then clean the area thoroughly where the labels will be applied. On 157 and 167 models, make the appropriate cuts to the label as noted on the label sheet. If the bucket has a large flange to place the price sticker, using the large label in your kit, start on the right side with the door open of the bucket and apply the label, working across to the left. If the bucket has a small flange to place the price sticker, using the small label in your kit, align the bottom of the sticker with the bucket. Start on the right side with the door open of the bucket and apply the label, working across to the left. Roll the excess sticker over the bucket lip. Place the appropriate price stickers in the provided squares next to the tray selection. If the Stride is having issues vending in the National 167, adjust the rail to the top screws and adjust the coil coupler to the straight up and down position, like the Trident white coil coupler. A properly vending Stride gum looks like this.